Now this is on that video camera. The front facing camera right now is supposed to be at 4K, and the video coming back at me is 1080. Now you can just go right into the menu and you can turn this backwards camera off if you wanted to, and that's what I'll be doing here in a second. I just wanted you to know that, you know, if you did have something like this and you was somewhere and you wanted to walk around, it is a nice feature, I guess. Now this is just the mic that come in it, the camera. This isn't the extra mic they give you. And that's all they give you on the optical zoom. But then again, you can pick this camera up. I think this camera, I've seen it on Amazon, sometimes as low as $129. I think about $149 is what I've seen it regularly. Now this is a digital zoom, which gives you some more. But digital zoom's never as good as optical. It doesn't matter what camera. So this is the 4K version. Let's go ahead and down and try the... Okay, this is the highest quality. We'll zoom up there. Okay, this is the camera. Okay. Here is the camera. That little sticker, I just put it there. Now, normally, you got this little piece here that'll stick in where the mic is at. They give you a nice little bag here with it. Okay. Yeah, it is halfway all right. Okay, so you also get this mount. You can see here it goes under the camera, so you have a handle above it. You get a remote control, which I haven't tried that out. You get a couple cords, 2 batteries, a ball head, and you get the little tripod. Which it'll lay all the way out, so it should be pretty sturdy. Alright, so that's what you get with these cameras. I don't have this mic plugged in. The one thing I don't like about it, you got to open this up and there's your mic jack here. So I will show a little bit of it there. It did boot up. So here we are at 1080p, 60 frames a second it says. There's your optical zoom. There's your digital zoom. Okay, now this is the Sony CX210. If we come down here and get a little look. Get over here to a boat maybe. Hard to hold it steady that far out. But for a little camera, it does pretty good. And this is 1080p. Now this is in that XHAV. I don't know. I'll write it up here on the screen or something. It's what mode this is in, but this is the middle mode. I was thinking it was 1080, but I'm not sure. I have to look up now. Here's the zoom. Now this camera here, when you start zooming in, this is the AX53 Sony. If you have the steady shot on, that eye in the front's a wobbly eye. It will kind of mess with you some. There's a zoom on it. Look at that boat up there. Where'd it go? There it is. Now that's all the optical. I don't have the digital zoom on right now. So it's getting to be dusk and it looks fairly bright in the screen. So let's just see. There's a little bit of color right there, but you can't really see maybe. Just give us a little bit of a look around and then we'll look with the other cameras. Now right up here is the river. Let's see what we got for a little zooming. That's it for the optical. That would be the digital. And this is 1080p. Let's stop this and go to something. Okay, this would be 4K, 30 frames a second. Let's see about zooming in here. I don't know what it's going to look like, but it looks good on the screen. Let's see if I can get you all dizzy zooming. Okay, this is the Sony AX53, and it is getting a little darker. This is at 1080p, 60 frames. There's camera just to see. Now, let me walk up here. Where's that? And let's do a little zooming in here. So it's not focusing in to see what it is. It's really hard to hold it when it's that much digital zoom. There's the optical. Now this is 1080p, 30 frames. This is a Sony, I think it's a CX210. Like I say, it's getting darker, it's getting a little lower light. This one, let's see what it's got for zoom. It's not wanting to focus on that a bit, is it? This is that camera with what they call IR mode, so you can see at night. It is fairly dark out here. I know a place we can look into. Okay, so you can see under there. On the Sony, it does better when there's light. Here's the night shot. Let's see what we got down here. I don't think it's going to do anything underneath of here. I can see. Nothing, huh? So it may just beat the Sony out on the night vision. I have to try some other modes to see, but a little disappointing in my AX53. Okay, the memory card. You can pop this up. You do have an HDMI, and it looks like a USB-C port. Now you can close this up. It also turns it off. Right here on the bottom is where the memory card goes. It is down in there. For me, it's a little bit hard to get out because it's so close to that door. If you had different fingers. I see this card. This is the card that I got to work in there. All right. And in manual it says a U3 card. I don't know if you can see, but this is a U1 SanDisk Ultra. And I tried this Samsung card, brand new out of the pack. It works in all my other cameras. I tried this PNY 64 gigabyte one. It's a U3. This is a U3. I don't have a bunch of U1 cards right now other than them SanDisk ones. These ones right here. But I do know it does work on these. Let me show you what happens. Like I say, this 128 Samsung was a brand new card. And I've got several of these. I've tried more than one card. And I do know it works in my cameras. Now when you go to open this up and look at it, see there? I don't know if you can see that or not. Memory error. Okay, like I say, every card that I own that I tried in there except for this gave me that. Something to keep in mind. Now this is 1080 with that external mic that they gave you, and this is on 6 dB. Now here it is on the plus 20 dB. This is the external mic. Okay, now on this camera here, this blue button on the back is the mode. But up here is the camera button. You can take a picture. And here's your zoom in and out. It tells you here, what's that say? Busy and charge. Now you can get into the menu here. I'll show you. You go down one, and then if you, I think you can hit menu again, but tap on it. Here it kind of gives you the, oh, I'm in picture mode. Okay, let me get out of here. Now I should be back in video mode. So if I go in the menu, see, yeah, see, I'm 1080. So if I go down one and hit it, here it kind of shows you all the ones you can be in. I'm going back to 1080. So you can go 4K 30, 2.7, 60, or 30. So there is a bunch of options and stuff.